Looks like we're ready to hop into this one, guys. Let's do game one now. Oh, and we're already off to a good start here.
Starting off with the skeleton and the barbarian barrel with the archer sort of tells me that the balloon deck might be online, but anytime we do see archers, we kind of expect the expo deck to come about. But it is going to be a hog rider to start things off.
Yeah, gonna pop that one pretty nicely, and our Prince on the left side. Good response by the Valkyrie positioning. Can easily handle the right side as well. Not gonna take any damage.
Yeah, Valkyrie with the help of that one Princess Tower will just get the job done with the snowball. Smartly placed to make sure the Valkyrie does no damage to the tower. And this Barbarian also just gonna be countered with its another Barbarian barrel on the other side. Just gonna be good enough to make sure things are neutral to start off the game between these two Koreans.
Trying to push that Mega Minion over with the snowball. Still gonna get the kill on the archer though, so he's just fine.
Well, with the Sparky coming online, might be a giant deck altogether, but we have to kind of watch out to see about that. So the Hunter's doing a good job, you can see, against the Hog Rider, just getting at a maximum of 2 hits, but you're gonna take that when you already have the Sparky on the left side. Probably gonna put the giant down now on the left side and see what comes of it. That was gonna be a...
Ooh, okay.
It's gonna be a Goblin Giant here.
Nice play there on the barrel to distract the Sparky, but it is going to get that one hit off, as you can see.
Yeah.
Big chunk of damage on the tower as well.
That was an important hit for KHANI there with the Sparky, and with a prediction snowball, does a good job of knocking the Mega Minion away, but it will still get about just the 1 hit from the Hog Rider. But more significantly, we got that left strike with that Sparky just a little bit early. Now it's going to be on the more defense-oriented strategy from KHANI, putting the Sparky on the right side, knowing that's going to be an all-in coming from Ztephan very soon.
Okay,
even with that
final card, yeah. Lightning does come out for that strong push.
Yeah, just to make sure, because the Goblin Giant was going to be spawned upon. That preemptive Lightning does a good job of allowing the Goblin Giant to reach the tower, and now we might see some huge damage coming on the right side.
I think this might be game here. Is going to get the shot.
That's it.
It's not going to be...
Just going to be 1 lightning away and a snowball, so you can cycle through the spells.
Yeah.
Just really defending against this all-in coming from Ztephan should be just fine to go.
Easy.
Even an earthquake coming in, but we know that's not going to be the end of the story. It's going to be just 1 lightning and a snowball coming through, and should be the end of the game right there. Yep, good stuff for KHANI to start things off. Really showing that a veteran has the composure online. I know that Ztephan might be feeling it a little bit, knowing that offline experience really isn't a thing for him, but he has to overcome it if he wants to go over KHANI in this very, very soon matches.
I like the good games thrown out from both players as well. Just some good sportsmanship here on the Clash Royale stage. We saw some sarcastic but funny comments thrown out in the emotes during the Hearthstone one, but this is just straight up good-natured. And yeah, the Sparky deck, interestingly, making its way through. It looked like that chip damage on the right Princess Tower by Ztephan was going to be what eventually won him the game, but a couple of good pushes was able to push KHANI over the edge.
And really that 1 hit the Sparky got on the left side really put the pressure onto Ztephan to go all in on the right side, and KHANI definitely knew that. And what better is to go against an all-in than just go for Sparky AoE damage all the way through on those ground units. Does a very good job, and it was mostly composed of ground units for Ztephan on that game, so it made a lot of sense that defense turned into offense was going to be the winning strategy for KHANI in the end. So really well done by the veteran, and really showed that composure. He's not going to go too greedy on the left side, but he's going to go switch it right on the right, and that did it well for him to win that first game.
Yeah, so we are going to be hopping into the second game here in just a moment. Can you spot what decks they're using on their phones? They got that big screen with the S10, but can't quite see it just yet.
Well, I can see that Ztephan can make a card request to his guild. It's going to be to his clan. That's going to be a personal thing for him to do. But once these new players come into this tournament, they're going to be placed in their own respective clans. So definitely won't have the option to do that. And Speaking of, I think we're going to go into the second game very soon.
Yeah, so let's hop into that right now. Second game of this best of 3.
As soon as you reach 10 elixirs, going straight away with the Barbarian Barrel seems to be what works out. And Ztephan just going to be bringing out the Goblin Barrel deck, seems like, with the Princess and the and also the Dark Goblin with the Goblin Gang we saw from earlier. It makes a lot of sense. Let's see if KHANI has the right counter. He has the Barbarian Barrel already used, though.
Yeah, I think that took out the Goblin Gang, and he gave a little head nod, but take a look at this.
Yeah, the Dark Goblin completely safe to go, and that's going to be 4 elixirs used pretty aggressively there for KHANI, and now Big Prince coming on the left side.
He doesn't have much defense here on the left side. He's going to take a huge amount of damage. The Electro Dragon comes out a bit late, but you can see that Prince already getting in there for so much damage.
I hate to say that one Barbarian Barrel in the beginning, which is a typical starting play when you reach 10 elixirs, might have been the snowball, no pun intended there, but yeah, it might have been the snowball against KHANI on that one because you saw this composing of the decks, and most likely for Ztephan it's going to be a Goblin Barrel deck. It's going to be a Golem for KHANI. It makes a lot of sense, so he's going to really just afford losing this left tower in trade of going all in on the right side. Let's see if Ztephan has what it takes to defend it.
Well, already starting off the Rascal, you see the Mega Minion immediately just to deny the Princess from aggroing onto the left side.
Yeah, this is going to be tough, though. He has the Prince to really be good defensive units against the Golem, and the Dark Goblin will take care of things. So, altogether, this Lumberjack isn't going to beat the Prince by any mile, so this is going to be a strategy where Ztephan does win out pretty heavily there with the Prince still alive. Dark Prince will be able to just clear things up, but how much of a defense is available for Ztephan? That's the question.
Oh, the Baby Dragon getting in there. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but you could see that even the Dark Prince,
that's a good Princess, yeah.
Absolutely.
Just making sure you get that one more hit so that the Dark Prince does not get the charge on. So this, the E-Dragon will not get there in time. So the Goblin Barrel does a very good job of really confusing the E-Dragon's targeting on that.
Dies.
Yeah, it's going to be an unfortunate situation knowing that we only have about 30 seconds left to go. With another Princess being summoned, there's going to be continual AoE damage all the way through, and eventually this Golem will be brought down once again. Just a smart tornado to get everything out of line. So the Lumberjack.
Oh, the rocket though.
I think it might be good enough. We have to get one more spell in.
It's going to be good enough. It's going to explode. There you go.
Good enough.
Look at Stephan's face. He's like, oh.
Because if there was even one tick available on that right tower, that would have been game over for KHANI because he doesn't have a separate.
He missed the barrel.
Okay.
He missed the Barbarian Barrel.
He did.
So much extra damage. Take a look at KHANI's face now.
Yeah, you got one rocket. Does about 300 plus damage, so you're going to be waiting for that one. So can't really finish off with one spell cycle, but yeah, just going to be looking for that Goblin Barrel to get the damage done.
Okay, the rocket comes in with the snowball, and there you go. GG, so we're all tied up here as Ztephan able to take one finally in this best of 3.
Good stuff for Ztephan, now kind of coming off his nerves to be a little bit more proficient. And you can see he was very proactive when he saw the Barbarian Barrel come on the left side, just kind of as a cycle play for KHANI on that first play of the game. But as soon as he saw that, he went straight away onto the right side, put the pressure on, and by then, you just put so much elixir on defense for KHANI that you didn't have anything for the Prince on the left side. And that's what really started the game off, really taking down the tower almost to nothing on that first rotation. So KHANI, understanding his woes and understanding what went wrong on that one, knowing that this Goblin Barrel deck is definitely a possibility for what we saw out of Ztephan for this entire qualifiers. We might just see it again as KHANI's big deck of the Golem, what is this considered his specialty, did not work out on that one. We'll see what these two players do bring out in game number 3.
I feel like KHANI is still in control of the series. I would still favor him coming into this game 3. It was a couple of mistakes. The one good play in the beginning by Ztephan, but towards the end there, missing the Barbarian Barrel and a couple of misplacements on other cards. I feel like KHANI definitely could have come back in that one, but just a couple of unfortunate mistakes. So we'll see what he could do here in game 3.
Yeah, it's important to know that KHANI is very aware of this fact that I'm about to mention, but latency in these custom servers that we do make for these tournaments, it does feel a little bit different depending on which region you are from, based on the internet that you have in that country. It does feel very different of a atmosphere, even for the Koreans out here. So even though they're in their home ground at the moment, KHANI and Ztephan has to be aware of these little differences to make sure you time those Barbarian barrels correctly if you're going up against the Goblin barrel, and stuff like that. It can really turn into a lot of these crucial mistakes that can happen to these players. So you need to be a little more adaptable to these surroundings.
Excellence through passion. I just noticed that on his shirt. He's got the passion for esports, Joel, and so do we. We're going to be jumping into Game 3 of KHANI versus Ztephan here for Clash Royale. Let's do it. Okay, well, nobody making the first move just yet.
KHANI making sure he doesn't make the same mistake twice. Makes a lot of sense. But it feels like Barbarian Barrel is just almost essential in most decks nowadays. It just beats the log in so many ways that you have that one little Barbarian coming out of it, and it's bound to do much more damage than a log rotation if left alone. So, you know, having that extra unit on the map, especially with only 2 elixirs of usage, makes the Barbarian Barrel still a very, very solid card and very much the better alternative, I would have to say, over the log. Have the Infernal Dragon to start things off.
I'm going to aggro that one on the left side with the Lumberjack. Ztephan took a...
Balloon, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Balloon does come out. The Electro Dragon going to be pretty good against this.
Very good. Ooh. Freeze. Do you have anything for this? Tornado is going to be good, even knocking
nice.
The Infernal Dragon back. So that was good placement on the Tornado to make sure KHANI survives that one. Only an explosion damage coming for the Balloon, but if you're KHANI, you're going to take that.
Yeah, absolutely. Has that Dragon to go in. Is not going to get too much damage, but he's 2 elixir up. And will drop that Golem to try to put on that pressure with the elixir lead he has.
Ah, this is the one. This is the Balloon deck.
Balloon.
And you know, if it's good, I'm bound to try. So if, you know, I'm going to call it on this one. If Ztephan beats KHANI on this Golem deck with the Balloon deck, I'm definitely be willing to try this one.
Oh, that Dragon getting so much in there. And a little bit late on the Electro Dragon too. Isn't able to interrupt that in time. So Golem going to go down really early.
The double Dragon really serving on good defense. Well, you have a lot of units coming from KHANI. Do you have anything for this? Just a distraction with the Barbarian Barrel. Now the Bowler also coming on defense is doing a pretty good job. Just going to be tanking for days.
Yeah, definitely feels like a pretty good tank in that sense, as the Baby Dragon was able to clean up. But here comes another Golem push. But now on the attack here with that Balloon. And the Mega Minion not getting the right aggro on time.
Oh my, just going to give it up.
Oh, he's going to try to get it here on the right side, but too late. Drop. There it is, the third one too even. As Ztephan with the Balloon comes in and wins.
I'm going to do it, fellas. I think I like this deck for what it is. And KHANI, whenever he summons that Golem, you just lose 8 elixir. Even with that double elixir situation you do have, you're running short on defense, and Ztephan knew exactly what to do as soon as he saw the Golem summon. Just put that Lumberjack down, get that Rage automatically with the Balloon right away. Makes a lot of sense that nothing was coming on defense for the side